Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This video is about concealing in the most natural way possible. So if you're interested in that, give the video a thumbs up. Let's get right into it. So the principle of what we're doing is using a darker concealer, or in my case a foundation. I'm using the Black Opal Even True foundation and using the darker pigment over our problem areas. This is a mirror that I'm going to be placing down, so if you see me looking down. So the principle of this method is to use a darker shade of concealer or foundation over your problem areas, as opposed to using an orange corrector. The reason for this is that sometimes, or a lot of times, when you use the orange corrector, because the correctors are so pigmented, the orange can show through when you put foundation on top. Because the foundations, example, if you're using a medium coverage foundation, that pigment can show through and make you look like an orange pumpkin. Or even if it's a high coverage foundation, you can just give it that orange hue. And I know that it's not always that we want to use a full coverage foundation, and it's not fun to look like a pumpkin either. So the idea of this method is to give us that coverage without us looking like pumpkins. And the principle behind using a darker concealer is so that we can have a correct shade match, especially when we put our foundation over it. So I'm just applying the foundation on my problem areas, and I'm blending that out with a compact brush. Next, I'll be applying my LA Girl Pro Matte foundation in the shade Soft Honey, and I'll be using that's my foundation. It's a medium to full coverage foundation. I'm going in with 2 pumps at first, and I'm going to first use this slanted AliExpress brush, and I'm going to apply that first on my problem areas by patting, not swiping. And by patting, we are making sure that the product we've applied beneath does not move. Now I am making sure to pat in that foundation properly, as opposed to swiping. I'm going in with a very thin layer, that's why it may look a little bit uneven, but when I'm done blending, I'll blend out everything together into one smooth layer. I'm going in with another pump for my forehead and my nose. I'm actually supposed to go over everything with a sponge, but I forgot my sponges in Lagos. I'm currently in my parents' house in Owerri, so I'm going to have to make do with this brush. I mean, you can totally do it with this brush if you wanted to, but the sponge will just help to really blend everything in. I was just looking at myself in the mirror. Now I'm going to highlight under my eyes using a mixture of the shades warm beige and yellow corrector from the LA Girl Pro Concealer line, and I'm just going to do that lightly on both sides. I'm also going to highlight my philtrum, my chin, and the sides of my lip to give me that cute cherub, cute girl look. Now I'm going to draw a very key step. I'm going to draw a triangle in between my eyebrows. This just helps to set the premise for the shape I want to create for my nose, and it helps to give the illusion of a slimmer nose. I'm not going to contour in this video, but if I ever do a tutorial on highlighting and contouring, this is a very important part of the way I highlight and contour. So I'm going to be taking a flat dome brush, looks like this, and I'm going to be blending that out. The next thing I'm going to do is to go in with a larger brush to set the same brush I use for my foundation to pattern and setting everything into my skin. So I'm patting it in, making sure everything is where it's supposed to be, even and blended. So I'm going to complete the rest of my skin off camera and come back and show you guys the final look. So this is the final look, you guys, looking very natural. As you can see, the skin is glowing from within. So that's it for this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe and once again give a thumbs up. So until the next tutorial, bye.